Hello guys, welcome to another video. This is the magnificent Alfa Spider 939 with a 2.4-liter engine with 200 horsepower. Now, you may know this car by now on this channel. It was on this car that I did several videos, okay? So far I did videos for the tail light, how to replace the tail lights and the bulbs. I already did a video for the wiring here on the boot, and I did a video for the windows, the problems with the raising up of the glass of the door. That video, it is not yet available for you, but it is to be soon, okay? So on this video I will mediate the sale of this car. Yes, this car, it is for sale, and it is a very special car because the owner really liked the car. It really likes the car. It does not want to sell all that much, but it has to, okay, personal reasons. And the car always had a excellent maintenance record, really good. So on this video I will show the good stuff and also some bad stuff that with age come with this and all cars, okay? So we have here on this corner, for example, let's start here by this corner. We do not have a lot of problems on the body of the car. We have some scrapes, yes we have, okay? And the rims, they need a little bit of a new coating, but I think they still have a lot to give in terms of looks, okay? Integrally they are very good. The tires are midway in, okay, on the front, and on the rear they are almost new. I mounted those tires, by the way, okay? For the brakes, everything is nice. We have here a small leak on this side blinker. Do not recommend those LED ones, okay, LED ones. This mirror is very good. The door itself is very good. I have there a small dent. About the roof over here, I had a problem. It is now solved. And I have a second problem that is not always there, and I could not yet solve the problem, maybe at the moment of sale or until there, because the problem is not always there, and I have to find it when the symptom appears, which is the roof stops at mid-course and does not want to move at all, okay? After a while it starts to work again, but that is the only problem, and it's very difficult to reproduce that issue on the soft top. Here on the rear, the same thing as the front. So the rims, the clear coat is starting to get off because a lot of harsh products to clean the wheels are used. They are very difficult to wash. So on these wheels I will recommend you to put ceramic ones, ceramic pads, so the rims do not suffer so much. On the rear over here we have a new tail light. Remember, I did a video for this on the tail light, okay? We have here everything nice. Also a new emblem over here, very expensive, because these emblems over here come with the holder. It is not just glued on, not at all. It is a nut underneath. This one, this tail light is still the original one, and it has a small crack over there. I don't know what that was. The exhausts are like this because the DPF and the EGR are already modified. We did a repair here on the wires that go to the booth, in order to be able to open the booth. Everything is nice over here, very clean, no issues whatsoever. These gas struts over here are very old and tired. They are no longer available from factory, but the Fabi ones right now have on the inside the original ones, the Stabilus ones, the original supplier for Alfa Romeo at this point, and you can buy them with the Fabi packaging. About here, this remote for the boot, remember that I was not able to put that interior button to work there on the armrest. We figured we may have a problem with the body computer. The body computer can accept the signal for that button, but cannot send a signal to open the booth. So maybe we have a problem on that. But we also have there the cable for that, for opening here the boot, and we have here this button. It will work out no matter what. On the side of the car, the same thing. The car is very nice on the paint job side. So this is the original paint job, almost all the way. I think on the rear it has a repaint, if I remember correctly. Here on this wheel, same stuff, nothing much to talk about. The rim is the best rim we have here on this car in terms of finish, and the tire is almost new. Okay, we have a small dent over here and some scratches over here. The side mirror is good. The front wheel, same thing. The tire suffers a little bit more because of the roundabouts. There are plenty in Portugal, and the right tires always get much more worn out because of that. But we have still here about, okay, you can replace it until next winter, okay? So you can do all summer with those. Then you put the new ones, those ones on the rear to the front, and the new ones on the back. That is the way that's supposed to be when you only mount 2 tires at a time. Here on the front, nothing too much to talk about. The main headlight is very good. Do not need to do any polish on that one too. The front emblem, it is a bit bad because a stone hit that, okay, and the water starts to go in. It is very common to happen. That fog light over there is still the original from factory, starting to go out, and that one, it is also original but replacement, so it's like new, and they are no longer available from factory. So here on the engine compartment, I actually know a lot about this exact car because I did the maintenance, most of the maintenance for most years of this engine, and later down the line, a colleague of mine, an ex-boss of mine too, did the remaining maintenance on it. Because of that, I am well aware of the work of this engine, of this car, and for that I can give you some hints and tips about that, okay? So I know here, for example, not related to the engine directly, but the engine compartment, those gas struts are also tired, and again, they are the Stabilus mark, the brand, and you can buy them by Fabi. The Fabi is now packaging the Stabilus brand now, later I do not know, and from the dealership no longer available. Beware that this owner of this car only uses original parts on this car, and he wanted to purchase both 2+2 gas struts, but being no longer available, he does not want to risk it with the aftermarket ones. So that will be for the new customer side, or to negotiate with the new customer. Okay, it depends on the deal. About these two trims over here, one of them is no longer available. Do not remember if it is the left or the right one, but one of them is really going out of production. So hurry up by buying as many as you can. I hope that is the left one to be available, because this right one is still relatively good and the left one is not. The engine itself has that problem I told you on the other videos, the head cracks. This was the first engine that I have found with that problem, and that problem is long gone. It is solved for many years now. The car has absolutely zero issues with overheating, as you can see over here with the expansion tank over there, very clean. The timing belt is on date, the maintenance is all completed, no major leaks, just a small smidge over there on the turbo, on this hose, very common to happen. Okay, this area over here is not washed up because most of new buyers do not like it. And I feel you, man. I too be very suspicious to find a very clean car on the outside normal, but a very clean car on the engine bay is not very common and very suspicious. So when doing a visual or for pictures, if you are from outside Portugal and you want to import or buy this car, I can do a cleanup after you saw the car, after you saw all of this dust. Already took some pictures so you to see if you want to, okay? And after the deal is done, if you want to, I can do myself a very thorough cleaning of this engine bay. The gearbox is all okay, it is an F40, so no problems there, okay? Absolutely no rust. These cars do not have rust here in Portugal. It is a thing that I often forget because it is not normal to have lots of rust here in Portugal, except for very special cars. But these ones, normally they start to get over here, right? And this one is absolutely rust-free. The subframe is rust-free, front and back. Man, these cars really do not rust here in Portugal. It is very upsetting for me to see so many rusted 939s outside Portugal, because in here they are very, very, very good on that side. So, but by the way, the car is in my house all of the time. The present owner does not have a place for it, does not have a garage. That's why he's selling the car, okay, by the way, because the car deserves a garage, deserves a a place to be, and it does not have it. That is why the car is going. The owner also has some other cars, and this one is not a priority, so it has to go. For that, if you want me to, I can raise up the car with the jack. I can take as many pictures as you want me to take, whatever you want, front, back, rear, whatever. Take out the bumpers if you want to see rust underneath. Zero rust on this car, because it is a Portuguese car after all. So about here, the soft top, the thing is, at a certain point the soft top stops working, and then after a while, half an hour, it all will work like a charm. And that is why I was not able yet to find the issue, because the car is also here for that. As soon as the symptom is present, I am able to find the problem, and then that way try to fix it. Maybe wiring, maybe some switch. I think it's something minor, but it has to be present, okay? So let's see this thing working, the engine and the soft top. For this, I recommend you always, for the soft top, I always recommend you to start your engine, so you do not burn out the battery, okay? I think you can understand that, okay? Some AC over here, it's very hot. Regardless that, let's open the soft top. So you have here a button over here. You just push and keep pushing until you have all the soft top down, and until it appears here a message to say that the operation is complete. There you go. Everything is nice, normal. Raising down the soft top to the boot area. So you hear the beep over there on the cluster. It means the operation is over. So the soft top is now stored in there. You can, for example, open here the windows and enjoy the sunshine. So here on the interior, as we have the top down, it's more easy to see. We have this leather thing. It is more like Napa. In all of this detaches. So this it is fairly normal to happen. This scratches over here is for the rings on your fingers. That is why these scratches are here. As you can see, I like to show all of the details, all of the fails. For example, here this cap is missing because Alfa Romeo only sells me 50, a bag of 50 of those. And okay, they only cost €2 each, but oh my god, 50. Jesus, that's 100 euros. Okay, so all of the interior is very nice. The steering wheel has some light wear to it. Nothing major, it's not ripped. Okay, over here everything is nice. The LCD over there is a very small scratch over there, more visible by night. The driver's seat has over here a mark, possibly here some yeah, I don't know what was that, but this over here is fairly common. I think with some stitching and some dyeing of the leather, it will be 90% to go. The passenger one is all good. Okay, this function over here of the seat going forward does not work. And why is that? This lever over here, the plastic is broken and the cables on the inside are stuck. Alfa Romeo does not sell any. Okay, not the cable, not the lever, nothing. So possibly we have to find a used seat and use that used seat to rebuild this one, or vice versa. Okay, but over here we have just some storage over here and there. We have a small defect over there on the Bose subwoofer. This car has Bose system over there. Yeah, okay. Here on this side the car had a problem where the soft top scraped here on the arches. Not anymore, it's not happening anymore, because this soft top system has 2 plus 2 gas struts also, like the boot and the hood. It has gas struts. They were very weak and they could not support the weight of the soft top, and in that way scraping here on the arches. Now that this thing is solved, you can again repaint this. Okay, but other than that, it is very, very nice. I myself would like to buy it, but prices on this car here in Portugal are going through the roof, and I cannot even think about that. The price is very, very high. Okay, we have this defect also over here. Okay. In here nothing, everything is good. Everything is awesome. And over here, also again, this Napa thing, this leather thing, starting to sag or to shrink. Yeah, that is the most correct thing. It's shrinking now and is doing this effect over here. Okay, let's go for a drive. It's a very very strange feeling, this mix of high power with the opened rooftop. The sound of this engine, it's amazing. These 20 valve 5 cylinders engines are amazing. They sound like a gasoline engine driving. Very good. And this is just the way it is. The seaside, the views, the nice weather. This is really a car for enjoying yourself, enjoying your partner, enjoying life. Very nice. As you guys remember, my phone holder on this car does not work properly because the windshield vibrates. Okay, it tends to vibrate being a convertible car. It's not carbon fiber. Yeah, so it will vibrate a bit. And this is a stone road, very common in Portugal, and still not that good. But they are pretty, okay, I give you that. Now normal floor. This is a very nice area here in Portugal. It's called Praia da Vieira. It's right on the center of Portugal, right near Figueira da Foz, near Peniche, okay, between Lisbon and Porto. Very cheap still, kind of, okay, but very nice place to have. It's very near from my home, about 20 kilometers, about that, okay. And as you can see, we have a lot of caravans and whatnot here, even from outside Portugal. Very nice. We have there the river. This is really a car for this, really is. I really enjoy driving this car, especially at night, the summer nights. Oh my god, with the roof down, Jesus Christ. It's not just that sense of douchebagging, it's a sense of freedom. It's very compelling, very nice. No, I do not need cruise control right now. Okay, or I do. Okay, so next beach is called Potugal. We have a strong straight ahead and we can do a pull. What do you think? So I will lower the sound because of the wind, but this is amazing. Low wind, as you can see. The speed I did is a little bit above the allowed, okay, but it was to show you how fast the car is and actually how pleasant it is to drive even at high speeds. The speed I did involves a 1, a 8 and a 0, okay, and even with that speed the wind inside here is not affecting my driving because I have the rear glass on back here. Okay, the plexiglass is over here. It allows me to have a very pleasant drive even at high speeds. So this is it. The owner is ready to depart with it. 3 years in the making, this sale. 3 years. He just finally decided, okay, it's time to let go. I can no longer leave the car in the rain, in waiting garages and whatever, and try to drive it just because I have it or he has it. It's being a little bit hard to handle for him and his wife. So it's time to someone to enjoy it as it should be enjoyed. With this view or some other view, it's time to leave. I see you next time, guys. Bye.